Hey, LinkedIn, just a quick comment on success and what's a key thing that's related to that is focus, in my opinion. I've always been a big proponent of focus, and I've found that if things get efforty and difficult, often it's because you're dispersed to some degree. You're kind of going in every direction at the same time, and sometimes there's a point where you want to kind of hone in and take a look at like what's distracting you, right? Or what's pulling you off what you need to do. And I think that alignment is a very powerful thing in business. So you want to have a vision and you want to align everything to that vision, even if it's just for your role. What's the vision? What are the key objectives? What are the key outcomes you need to get? And then how do you make everything aligned to make sure that you're focused as you can possibly be, and you know exactly what you need to do to get from point A to point B. And I think it's very easy with all the bells and whistles and emails and Slack and this and that, all the different things, or things that people get involved in. Next thing you know, you're dispersed and starting to feel efforty, right? It's starting to feel very hard and grindy. And I think when it gets like that, or maybe you go home and you don't feel like you're as productive as you could have been. And I think when it gets like that, just start, write down, like, what does your day look like? What are you trying to do? And look at what you need to cut out. Look at what you need to focus, cut out in order to focus. And I think there's, something to be said for just cut out some of the noise, cut out the distractions, and then just get very focused toward whatever goal that you're working toward. And the more focused you are, the faster we can go and the better we can do. That's at least true for me. I've always been that way. I've always found that when I'm focused, I make progress and things go really, really well. And when I get dispersed or distracted, I end up going slow and not accomplishing the things I want to accomplish. And you want to say yes to everything. But it's like it takes discipline, right? You have to say no to some things, or you got to shed some roles, or write up something that you're wearing too many roles or too many hats. It's time to write them up and shed them and get them off your plate, off your lines. And what can you delegate? What can you get off your plate? Anything to create more focus and more sort of speed and alignment to get from point A to point B. Anything to make that more focused every single day, and you make as much progress as you can per day.